morning, world. Happy Thursday. We have got some duckies and turkeys waiting for their breakfast. Good morning. Hi, guys. We are so unbelievably blessed. Timmy went to the bakery.
I did.
For brekkie.
Guess what? Do you know why?
Why?
Today's 3 months of vlogging.
Is it?
Is it?
There we go. High five.
Hey, buddy.
He's feeling the stresses.
We have a 35-degree day lined up for today. It's Celsius. It's not cold. It's hot as hell. Let me check what that is. Hold up. I think it's like 95. Look at this. Look at that. 35 is exactly 95. Look at that. See how I'm getting things, man. So yeah, it's gonna be really hot today. Now, typically, I have. Let me just do the thing where you can't see what's on my desktop real quick. Typically, I have this little air conditioner that I shut the door. Let me show you my office. It's a bit janky. So I shut the door, right? And I had this little seal to seal this gap, but then the gap's gotten worse. So it doesn't really seal all that well. But we try. And then this other window over here, I will typically shut and then shut the curtain to try and keep the heat out. And then the air conditioner goes on. Now, it's not foolproof. Like, you can literally see. Look at that gap. So, it's hard to stay cool in this room. And also, I'm pretty sure whoever did it did not insulate the walls properly. This is not a very well built room. There's a term out here called country carpentry, which is basically where people build stuff and it may not be very long-term focused. So, we'll see. I typically will work out here for the morning and then jump into the house for the evening because they have, or the afternoon, because inside the house you've got the main aircon that actually works and insulation that actually works. So, that's my plan. Real quick, while I'm here, let me see about another card. A sporting event you've attended. Well, I'm going to pull another card. Mustering up the courage to do something hard. This is an interesting one. What on earth have I done that is hard? I always sort of underestimate. I don't know. When I think about hard things, I'm like what? You know, I lifted a lawnmower up. I did some work that was pretty intense, but I don't think it was ever anything really courageous. I've done a lot of hard stuff that's more grindy hard. Like you sort of just have to do stuff on repeat, and that is painful and difficult, but nothing courageous, I don't think, really, yet. We'll see. Life is a journey. Where you grew up is another one. Where you grew up. So I grew up in Victoria, actually, and we moved up here when I was younger. We used to live on the beach. That was fun. On the beach on a little canal. And there were a lot of neighbor kids in the area, so it was a good childhood, you know. We all used to just jump out of the front yard, the backyard, whatever. Backyard technically backed onto the beach on the canals, so we all sort of would hang out there and put like a communal trampoline or a set of swings or whatever and hang out. It was great. It was good. I remember the first time I sort of, as a kid, decided I was going to swim across the canal. It's not very far, but it was big as a, probably 5-ish-year-old kid. But I pulled it off. I had Dad come with me. Dad was in the kayak. We had a kayak that, he rode next to me to make sure I wasn't going to get injured or whatever. And then I found out later there are actually bull sharks in that canal. So That was fun. The joys. Anyway, it was a good childhood. It's a long time ago. I'm realizing now. Gee. Every time I go down there well, it was family visits, but I very rarely get down there these days for family visits. But for work trips and all that, I've got to go down that way, and it's just not the same. It doesn't have the same soul that it had when I was a kid. But I suppose that's anything, right? You grow up, you grow older, and things change. Things get less exciting, and then you got to make them exciting because life is not exciting unless you make it exciting. So, speaking of exciting, I got to go back to work. I'll talk to you soon. Wait, did I hit record? Yes, I did. Good. All right. Cool. I pressed it. And I pressed it again. So yesterday, it was hot, and it's still hot, right? And I just kind of decided, you know what? I would love some jelly. And we had no jelly, so I decided I would make jelly because look at this, and it worked too. Look at that. Whoa. Look at that. So what I did, I found some Zupa Dupas in the fridge, which are like these little ice lolly things. And I melted them, and I put some gelatin in them, and I let them reset. And now I got jelly. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's not a healthy decision, but it's a cool one.
Timmy's doing a thing.
I'm doing a thing.
What are you doing,
Like an
Timmy?
American. No, alright. So remember that jelly that I just told you about? I had an idea. Because I like coffee, and I like jelly. And I was like, what if I just get like coffee and put gelatin in it and put it in the fridge? And I was like, no, wait, gotta have a little bit of sweetness. So I added some honey, and I was like, you know what will go well with coffee and honey? Vanilla. And then I was like, hey, you know what's next to the vanilla? Anna's chai liquid. And then I was like, hey, milk. So it's no longer just coffee, but it took me 5 minutes. And
It's like a dirty chai jelly.
a dirty vanilla chai. Jelly.
I'm so curious to see if this works.
So am I. Excuse me.
What do you think, Charlie?
Mr. Poopin is helping me.
What?
Thanks, Mr. Poopin.
What do you think?
Okay, so first, is this going to be enough? 1 liter. We'll see. I might need the bigger one.
I reckon put it in an actual container. Oh, okay, I'll just do that. Well, now you just have a drink of coffee.
Yeah, okay. 3 tablespoons, it says. Which I might actually need to do in a separate thing, which I forgot about.
We'll be back.
I did it. There you go. Dirty vanilla chai latte in with jelly. And I only made so many dishes.
Yeah, you used every single size of Pyrex.
Yeah, but I gotta go back to work, so. See ya, thanks.
Hello all, it's time again for me to restock up my citrus cleaner. So, you're gonna join me. So you're good? Charlie has chased Tim into the toilet and is currently playing with him. Absolutely fantastic. My favourite stage of parenting. Alrighty, I need about 7 mandarins worth of peels. 5. You okay?
I'll find these.
Where you find him?
Just go put it in there. Ah! We did it. We did it! Yay!
We did it.
No, come this way. You want to go outside this way? Alright, come on. Poppy, that side.
Our house is chaotic on a good day. It was before the trial, we can't blame him. Alrighty, I'm gonna just rinse and patter these dry, just to get them unfrozen, but also just a bit clean. Ducky. Alrighty, that is very approximately the amount of peel we need. And now I gotta do, oh my gosh, Tim has got gelatin stuck to this bench. Yeah, and now I need 2 cups of vinegar. Thank you, Charlie. Alrighty. Now everything smells like vinegar. Cool. This is just going to sit under the sink for refers to notes. 2 to 3 weeks. I currently have so many little jars on here. This is our coconut lavender oil. Apparently it's too cool of a place because it keeps solidifying, which is fine. It doesn't need to be shaken, but it does make it easier to shake when it's not solid. The joys of trying to reduce toxic chemicals from your house. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to do that. There we go. Alrighty. Goodbye.
Look what I got. It's ready. That is concerning. But it's ready. I'm going to see if it will actually spoon, you know? Ready? Ready? Oh, look at that. It's probably not fully set yet, but it's pretty dang close. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to try it. Alright, ready? Vanilla chai latte jelly. It's alright. It's alright. It could have been sweeter. It's because I don't like making my coffee sweet, and I didn't actually put a lot of sugar in there. And I can taste that this does not have as much sugar as I would normally put in, well, as was normally be in jelly. But that's not bad. That's not bad. It tastes exactly like a coffee with a small amount of milk. It would taste. I can barely taste the chai. I can barely taste the honey. But overall, I'm not mad. I'm going to let it finish setting because, like, it's not ready. But I'm not overly mad at that. That's a fun new way to have coffee. And it's warm. It's not warm, it's room temp. So it really needs to set more. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. But it's not bad.
You tried.
I tried. It's a fun little experiment.
Alrighty. It is bird feeding time. The willy wagtails are already on edge. We figured out why the willy wagtails are attacking the kookaburras. It's because where the kookaburras sit is it's in proximity of their new little nest with their little egg babies. So they're very, very protective and very, very violent. Anyway, let's feed them. I see you. You can come get some food. You don't have to pretend to hide from me. I know you're there. Now we have no turkeys, but I can already see a few kookaburras, the willy wagtails, the magpies. Whoa! You gonna get attacked? Yep, see? Can you see them? Yeah. Very protective. Very beautifully protective. Come on, come get this. Oh, beautiful little guys. There was at one point up to 8 kookaburras visiting us in the arvo, but like I keep saying to Tim, this time of year they seem to drop off and hang around their nests and not come out to the house as much. Anyway, still beautiful. Still a nice little treat. Anyway, that is very well it for the day. Charlie's about to wake up from his last arvo nap. Tim's working and I gotta sort out dinner. Ugh. Happy Thursday. I hope you also had a good day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.